Hello. I've just got back from band practice with my new band Out Past 8, so if you want to check us out, you want to head over to Playhead Recordings on the 26th of June. Our brand new song will be released as a music video and on all online stores everywhere called Wake Up. I'll link the channel for my record label in the description and go and check it out. We've already got some songs released on there. It's also where I release my Skyline stuff, so it'd be amazing if you could check it out. I also want to start off in saying thank you for all of your support for the Once in a Blue Moon EP. It really means a lot that you guys have enjoyed it. I've actually received a lot of feedback and less negative feedback, which is really nice. I'm not used to this, and it made me feel a bit loved. And Cash listened to it. Oh! For those of you who don't know, Cash are, they're very big in like that kind of area that Skyline was trying to be in, like kind of the tropical house and house kind of style, and I'm just really happy that they liked it and stuff. It meant a lot. I was shocked, I really was. I was starstruck. It's like a dream come true, the fact they got to release that, and now I've got a band as well, so sweet. Speaking of dreams coming true, my dream since I was a kid was to be a rock star, but now I make electronic music and acoustic music. I never thought I'd be making electronic music now instead. If you told me that about 2-3 years ago, I would have gone, nah. I'm all acoustic rock, pop punk kind of style. I mean, I would love to be in a band with that kind of style, but the vibe that Out Past 8 have got now is just great, and I love it. And I never expected to be the bass player as well, and then backing vocals, so at least I still get these in a band. Vocal cords, do you get it? And this, my diaphragm or belly. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, so my dream as a kid was to be a rock star, a famous rock star, and I took inspiration a lot from Linkin Park, Fall Out Boy, Foo Fighters. Like, they were Stereophonics as well, and they were like the main bands that kind of influenced me to get into that. Then my mum kind of got me into like the more electronic pop kind of side. I got all the rock side off my dad, and I kind of found my own genre like in between, because I like everything. It's very rare that I'd hate something, but when I hate something I make it obvious that I don't like it. So I wanted to be a rock star, but now what do I want to be? I want to own my own record label, have my own studio, be a recording artist / performer, and manage other people in the industry alongside making videos and editing videos and films and stuff like that. That's quite a big dream compared to such a specific thing. And what I like about my new dream is that because it's such a big dream and with variety, it's a lot easier to achieve. It's harder to achieve something that's so small and niche than it is something wider. When you get into one area, you can then fund the rest of it and sweep over whichever way you get into, if that makes sense. I believe in a thing called setting the bar too high, and that basically means your dream is a bar and then you're trying to get up to that, but sometimes you don't quite reach it. And then it's a case of if you don't reach that bar, then it is just a bit too high for you. And obviously people will be like, yeah, well then you get up and try again. But some people after that don't. And that's really hard, because you're lucky if you can hit that straight away and not have a worry or anything like that. But if you go up and you just miss it and you're falling back down, it's really hard to get back up again, because you're back at square one. You've got nothing to go off. You've learnt nothing. You've just gone for it and then fell. You've got nothing to kind of support you going back up. You've got to go through all that struggle again and again. Yeah, you've got the experience of it, but you've only got the experience of just leaping for it. How I like to go about things is I have the one big dream where I set the bar way too high for myself, and then I think, right, that's my biggest thing. What little things can I do to nudge me towards that instead of rushing things? So I set myself little goals. I think of it like a ladder, so I'll just nudge myself up one and then up the other. So let's talk about my dream now, okay? Let's specifically look at owning my own professional studio. So I started off with nothing. I was just a regular performer, so I was at the bottom. Then I managed to get a home studio, like a home studio setup with a few microphones. Then I created a company. This is very late on, by the way, in my life, but I created Blue Fringe Studios. So there we go, I'm closer to that now. And it's not a professional studio, no, but it's a studio, so I'm about halfway, which is great because all I need now is a professional place and I'm sorted. Because I've got even better software now as well, so that nudges me up a little bit more. It's really nice to be able to say that I'm progressing towards my dream. And some people call it vain for that, but I'm just recognising everything that I've achieved. And I think these smaller steps give you that positivity boost as well, because you're like, I can do this, I've done all of this, I've made it this far, let's push further, I'm so close now. But some people who just go straight for the top and miss it will fall back down and they'll keep jumping and jumping for it. But sometimes they just need that little bit of a goal boost to kind of boost them, and some people will just give up after that. And that's why I am a firm believer in don't aim too big, aim small and be proud of what you have achieved. And when I say aim small, I don't mean aim small where you don't challenge yourself, aim small as in, right, what can I do to get to this point? If you fail and you can't get back up, you should say to yourself, right, what will challenge me a little bit that I can progress my skills in this area? Think of it as YouTube subscribers, there we go. So it's 10,000 for the silver play button, then it's 100,000 for gold, million for diamond, and then PewDiePie's ruby for 50, yeah, it was 50 million I think his was. You know, you've got 10,000. Instead of aiming for 15,000, you then stretch yourself to times that by 10 instead. And obviously with me, you know, I was aiming for 50, then 100, then 200, now I'm aiming for 500 just to push myself that little bit further, and I aim to do that by the end of this year. Do you see where I'm coming from with that? Just giving yourself a little bit more of a challenge each time, and that'll help you progress. And once you progress so much, it will give you that sense of achievement and you are getting closer and closer, and that positivity is what will motivate you. Whereas if you keep trying and going without actually taking it slower, you're just going to keep disappointing yourself, and then that'll lead to failure. And it is good to fail. It is really good to fail, because if you fail, you can learn from your mistakes. If you told me a few years ago that I was going to release a song and get little to no negative comments on it, I would have laughed, because I was just really bad. Like, I was awful at music. When I say awful at music, I mean like I was awful at producing higher quality. That's probably the better way of putting it. But I'm really happy with how this has turned out, and I feel achieved in myself the fact that I've actually managed to release something that's really, in my eyes, or my ears, good. Achieving dreams is difficult because it is easy to set the bar too high. Like as a kid, you either have the realistic dreams, like being a teacher, a vet, a doctor, an astronaut. That's like at the very top of realistic, an astronaut. But then you've got famous, YouTuber, all things like that. When I was a kid, YouTuber wasn't a job, but now it is, and I would love that. That is another dream, to be a famous YouTuber. But at what point would you consider yourself famous? That's another thing. It's like a little paradox, isn't it? Like, at what point do you know that you're famous? Because my little sister, Nadia, she compares me to like Jacksepticeye and PewDiePie, and I'm nothing like them, but yet she puts me up there with them, and it really means a lot to me, and that makes me feel famous, but not in a vain way, in like a happy way, and it makes me motivated to do more videos. So yeah, basically my advice, if you are looking to achieve your dreams, set yourself little goals that will challenge you, specifically in areas that will help give you that boost of confidence and knowledge that will help give you the boost of confidence to just progress that little bit further, and those slow and gradual steps will then turn into you forming into this big beautiful blossom. Well, you get what I'm saying anyway. This was just a little video about achieving dreams. I feel slowly I'm heading towards my dreams. I've been applying for apprenticeships everywhere and just the thought of being this close to working in the industry that my dream is in is good enough as it is, and once I get my foot in the door, that's it. I can do it, and I'm so close. So it's just a case of getting everything together now. I'm really excited for what the future lays ahead for me, and I hope that you guys will be able to achieve your dreams as well. You just clicking on this video is helping me achieve my dream, and I will happily help anyone who needs their dream achieving as well. I'm dead excited for everything that's happening at the moment, especially with Out Past 8. So yeah, my new single with my band Out Past 8 is out on the 26th of June, so go and check it out. Again, I'll link them in the description. If you have liked this video, or this video has inspired you to go a bit slower following your dreams, but like reassure you that it's okay to fail. I failed, look at me. I failed my A-levels, I thought the world was over. Now I'm at college, I have a band, I've released an EP, started a record label. Wow, it's been an amazing 2 years, so I can't believe how far I've come. I'm over the moon, I'm happy. So don't worry if you fail, there's always another door or window that'll open up, because windows are harder to get in, but you're still in. Thank you so much for watching again, you guys. Please leave a like, subscribe for more, comment in the description what your dreams are. I'm interested to know, and I shall see you all next week. So have a lovely Friday night, Saturday night, Sunday night, and the rest of the week, and I will see you next Friday.